Ghost town, abandoned, deserted city, often portrayed as some sort of apocalyptic scene out of a movie. On the other hand, 360 degrees turn, we see well-maintained building, greenery, community events, Christmas decoration, Chinese New Year celebrations, and people enjoying one of the top 100 golf courses in Asia. So what is the exact reality? As a realtor based in Johor, I receive a lot of inquiries from would-be or current retiree, business owners, and Singapore-based families about the MM2H SEZ and questions regarding Forest City. So instead of hype, today I'm answering the top 5 real questions foreigners ask me about Forest City and the MM2H SEZ Visa based on actual conversations on the ground. You can check the link in the description below for a separate video explaining MM2H SEZ in detail. Without further ado, let's go. Number 1 and the most obvious question people ask me, is there anybody living there? The Malaysian government has designed or designated Forest City as part of the special financial zone framework and implemented the MM2H SEZ Visa, one with some of the lowest requirements to obtain long-term visa in Malaysia. It is gaining traction with strong inquiries. So fun fact from the latest statistic for MM2H structure, about 83% of applicants went for the silver tier, the tier with the lowest financial requirement before the introductions of MM2H SEZ. So that tells us many people applying for long-term visa in Malaysia prefer the lowest possible entry threshold, and that is where MM2H SEZ is going to stand out. So to answer the question, yes, people do live there, but there are no formal public statistics, but informally it is estimated to be around 30% occupancy. So many people who reach out to me find MM2H SEZ to be very attractive, but decide to wait on the sideline because they worry that not many people are living there yet. Like any township, pioneers matter. There are early movers already, but more people need to take that first step. So once that happens, the narrative can change quite quickly. So what are the incentive for pioneers? Getting that best or better sea view units before they are taken up, securing higher floor if that is your preference, or go facing landed home. However, some of those premium options have already been taken up, and units like the Forest City Golf Villa within the golf cars ecosystem are now very limited. Next, question number 2, what is available in Forest City? Isn't it a deserted island? So there are duty-free shops in Forest City, restaurants gradually coming up, local banks setting up, medical checkup facilities, and international school present in the area. And the Forest City golf courses, recognized as one of the top 100 golf courses in Asia. The special financial zone is also gaining strong positive tractions, with family offices showing interest and increasing business-related inquiries. Who knows, in the future, we might even bump into, some billionaire when we strolling around the area. There are also future development plan being discussed, including a proposed large-scale medical hub under collaborations discussions. So there are already a number of things available, and even more within just 20-minute drive to Iskandar Putri Johor, with edu-city hubs, malls, hospitals, and other amenities. Third, if I sign up for MM2H SEZ, am I restricted to stay only in Forest City? am I allowed to travel out of Forest City? So we comply with human rights treaties. Joke aside, we are free to go anywhere. There is no physical rule stopping us from traveling or staying elsewhere in Malaysia. But understandably, if we have bought a property in Forest City, which is part of the MM2H SEZ structure, that will naturally be our main base, right? Fourth, of course, what are the costs involved for MM2H SEZ? I will list the main costs in USD. First and most major, of course, is the property purchase price. Forest City stand out because we could get a one-bedroom units from around 500,000 ringgit Malaysia that qualify for MM2H SEZ plus minus miscellaneous expenses. We are talking about around 550,000 ringgit Malaysia, or roughly 138,000 USD. So fun fact, the Malaysian ringgit has been strengthening against other currency recently. Maybe it is time to hedge by owning an asset here. So second major cost is the fixed deposit requirement, around 65,000 USD if you're 49 or below, and as low as 32,000 USD if we are above 49 years old. So third, the MM2H applications fee, where you must engage a licensed MM2H agent to handle the paperwork. So to avoid schemes, always check the official list of licensed MM2H agents or agency. So standard professionals fee start from around 40,000 ringgit Malaysia or 10,000 USD. Fees are generally structured within guideline by the authority, and if there is any flexibility, we can discuss offline. So these three major components could bring the total to around 180,000 USD for someone above 49 years old, and we already have a base in Malaysia to explore the region, Southeast Asia. But remember to include other costs in our planning as well: renovation, furnishing, daily living expenses, medical expenses each. So just for context, excluding my house and car mortgage, I can live quite comfortably here in Johor, around 5,000 ringgit Malaysia per month. So it really depends on our lifestyle. So last question, do you think it is the right place and the right visa for me for now? And that is a very tricky question because I can't decide for you. I've lived just long enough to learn that everything in life comes with trade-off. There are pros and cons to almost everything. So know our likes and dislikes, know our priorities. So let's say we have already decided Malaysia is the right country for us, but we are not sure whether Johor is the right place. As shared earlier, this area is currently at around 30% occupancy. It is quiet, it is more peaceful, surrounded with greenery, with less traffic, away from the hustle and bustle of the city life. So if you want partying, hanging out in busy places every day and being surrounded by dense neighborhood activity, then this might not be the right fit. Kuala Lumpur, together with other visa options, might be more suitable for that lifestyle. So there you go, some of the most frequent questions I receive. MM2H SEZ is gaining really strong tractions, and we see strong support from the government as part of the broader Johor-Singapore Special Economic Zone framework. There is potential, but it will take time. For those who want to enter Malaysia and set a base in Southeast Asia at a relatively lower cost, who prefer a quieter lifestyle away from the city rush, and yet still be within about 20 minutes of major amenities and even Singapore within that time frame, this might just be the right place for you. Hope this add value. Feel free to reach out anytime. My contact is in the description below. Till next time, thank you for watching.